Hello, good afternoon students. Today we have started model number 3. Few students are present, few students may absent. But it is once again I putting the effort to reach you people. So how the transformer works already you are knowing. It works on mutual induction. It mainly consists two components. One, it is known as core. Second one, it is known as windings. So which part of the core carries the winding is referred as limb. Which part of the core doesn't consist winding, that part of the core is referred as yoke. The primary winding is wound on one limb, secondary winding wound on secondary limb. But both windings are separated. There is no connection between primary winding and secondary winding. When the primary current flows through the primary winding, it creates a alternating flux. This alternating flux developed in the core links to the both windings. Hence, rate of change of flux linkage exists in primary winding. Hence, a EMF induced across primary winding. The same flux also links the secondary winding. It will cause the rate of change of flux linkage across secondary winding. Hence, an EMF is induced across the secondary winding. If the secondary circuit is closed, then there is a flow of secondary current. In this fashion, the whole electrical power is transferred from one circuit to another circuit with mutual induction principle of Faraday's laws. Before going to actual design, some list of symbols are required. These are the list of symbols. Before making the output equation, you try to remember, and few which are necessary in derivation you have to write. Assume or consider phi m be the main flux, Bm be the maximum flux density in Webers per meter square, AGI gross core area, it is in meter square, net iron area, that should be equal to AI, it is also called net core area. Always areas are specified in meter square. AW is window area, AC area of copper in window. The stacking factor you can assume standard as 0.9. Therefore, area of iron equal to stacking factor into AGI. Only understanding is AGI is greater, AI is smaller. Capital D be the distance between core centers. Small d diameter of circumscribing circle. KW window space factor, frequency, ET equal to volts per turn or EMF per turn. TP, TS number of turns of primary winding, similarly number of turns of secondary winding. IP, IS primary winding current, similarly secondary winding current. VP, VS primary voltage, secondary voltage. AP, AS cross sectional area of primary winding conductor, it is in millimeter square. Similarly, AS secondary winding conductor, it is in also millimeter square. LMT length of mean turn of winding. PI iron loss, it is in watts. PC copper loss, it also in watts. These notations are used throughout your design process. Throughout your design process, we have to use same notations in derivation. The diagram shows single phase transformer, both core type transformer and cell type transformer. Area of window, it is inside area of core. It houses the windings. as shown in above figure. The limb, it carries two limbs, both limb carries both LV winding and HV winding. To avoid the leakage reactance, to reduce the leakage reactance, half of LV winding, half of HV winding is placed on one limb. Similarly, half of LV and half of HV in another limb. Hence, window area consists 2 half LV, 2 half HV winding. Hence, it totally becomes 1 LV winding, 1 HV winding. You understand? 1 LV winding and 1 HV winding. Similarly, in cell type of transformer, it carries two windows. It also carries two windows, but in one window, 1 LV, 1 HV. In one window, it carries 1 LV winding, 1 HV winding. Hence, output equation remains same for core type or cell type in case of single phase transformer. Output equation of single phase transformer, it is very important, usually 8 marks question, either single phase transformer or 3 phase transformer. If necessary, you write the assumptions and draw the diagram, then start the derivation. We know that the induced EMF E equal to standard expression 4.44 times F phi m into F. It is already, we are knowing basic expression, call the equation number 1. Then I need EMF per turn, that means volts per turn. It is also known as volts per turn, that means EMF divided by number of turns, that is E by T. Hence, TT will going to cancel, this expression becomes 4.44 times F phi m. You call this equation as equation number 2. You call this equation as number 2. What is the window space factor? Window space factor is defined as total conductor area in window to the total area of window. Hence, it is denoted by KW. KW equal to AC, area of copper, divided by area of window, AW. From this expression, you make area of copper equal to multiplication of AW into KW. You call the equation number 3 as shown that one. One assumption we have to make, assuming same current density in both windings, that is in primary winding, that is in secondary winding. We already know that what you mean by current density equal to current per area. Current density equal to current per area, that is amperes per millimeter square. So, what is the current density of primary winding? That is IP by AP. IP is the primary current, AP is the conductor area. It is amperes per millimeter square. Similarly, current density of secondary winding, IS divided by AS. IS is secondary current, AS is cross sectional area. Both are equal. From above expression, we know that. Then you make the expression for cross sectional area of primary conductor, AP equal to IP divided by respective current density. Continuation of that, cross sectional area of secondary conductor, AS equal to respective current IS and current density, both are in millimeter square. Another important assumption, by neglecting the magnetizing MMF, hence primary ampere turns must be equal to secondary ampere turns. Ampere turns means product of current into turns. So, ampere turns primary must be equal to product of primary current number of turns in primary, that is IP into TP. Similarly, secondary winding ampere turns, current is IS, turns is TS. IS, TS, it is the ampere turns of secondary winding. Now coming to very important point, total copper area in window. Total copper area in window, it is already observed from the first figure, it is already observed from previous figure. One window area consists one winding LV, one winding of HV. Getting the idea? Once again, one window area consists one primary winding, one secondary winding. Hence, I have to calculate copper area of primary winding, copper area of secondary winding. This copper area of primary winding is equal to area of one conductor, cross-sectional area of one primary conductor, then number of turns in primary winding, number of turns in primary winding. This gives total copper of primary winding. Similarly, cross-sectional area of secondary conductor into number of turns in secondary winding turns. This equation gives total copper area of secondary winding. So, you can write the expression AP is the cross-sectional area of primary conductor, number of turns are TP. So, TP into AP, it gives total primary winding conductor area plus TS into IS. TS is the number of turns of secondary, AS cross-sectional area of secondary conductor. So, TS into IS, it gives total secondary conductor copper area. Hence, we are knowing primary winding copper area, we are knowing secondary winding copper area, you can add. Then you replace the area of primary winding conductor by current and current density. So, AP is replaced by IP divided by current density. AS is replaced by IS divided by current density. So, now expression for total copper area in window becomes current density is common, you take that is common 1 divided by current density, inside the bracket IP into TP, IS into TS. Already we are knowing what you mean by IP into TP, primary winding ampere turns. What you mean by IS into TS, secondary winding ampere turns. Both are equal. Generally I took 80 ampere turns for both primary winding and secondary winding. So, this expression becomes 2 times of 80 divided by current density. AC equal to 2 times of 80 divided by current density, you call the equation number 4. Here one important thing, comparing the equation 3 and 4, equation 3 also gives area of copper, equation 4 also gives area of copper, then equating both two, that is AW KW equal to 280 times current density. AW KW equal to 2 times 80 divided by current density. Hence, it is very easy to calculate AT. Now, ampere turns equal to AW KW into current density divided by 2. You call the equation number 5. We are coming to edge. Now, KVA rating of transformer Q equal to voltage into current. Voltage into current we are going to get in volt amperes. Vp phase voltage, Ip phase current into 10 to the power of minus 3 to get the KVA. Product of Vp into Ip, that is in volt amperes. To get the KVA, multiplication of 10 to the power of minus 3. So again Vp Ip, Vp also equal to Ep, Ep into Ip into 10 to the power of minus 3. So I rewrite the above equation Ep by Tp into Ip into Tp into 10 to the power of minus 3, because now Tp will going to cancel, again above equation remains same. So Ep by Tp is volts per turn, that is Et. Ip into Tp ampere turns. So now already you are knowing the above expression. You substitute what is the value of Pt, what is the value of AT. In previous expressions, we have given the number for ET value and for AT value. Substitute ET equal to 4.44 F5M and AT equal to AW KW into current density divided by 2. Finally, the expression becomes 2.2 times F5M into KW AW current density into 10 to the power of minus 3. It becomes the equation number 5. It is also observed that flux density Bm equal to phi m by Ai. Therefore, phi m equal to Bm into Ai. Hence, above equation may be modified. In place of phi m, you write Bm into Ai. Equation 5 or equation 6. It is very important. You remember, make the derivation practice. While going to calculate for single phase parameters, we need this expression. You remember 5 things: F, phi m, AW, KW, current density. 5 fingers, you remember F, phi m, AW, KW, current density. Then it is possible to graph 10 marks. 10 marks for derivation, or it may be problem. Today your design starts. So before going to 3-phase tomorrow, you practice this one. Today I have taken the class. That's why I am sending this video also to keep you people in touch. Make the awareness of transformer. Thank you to one and all.